Welcome back to the channel, guys, and to this army overview of my Ogor Mawtribes Army. So I haven't added up the points for this yet, but I've got quite a bit here. Now, this originally started as a Beastclaw Raider only army, back when they had their own battle tome, before they started updating. So essentially I had this portion of the army, and then I was given some second-hand ogres, and then that kind of happened. And now, of course, they merged them into one book. The book currently is very, very good, I think. And I really, really enjoy playing the ogres. Thankfully, I did them all the same base and everything anyway, because I used to ally the butchers into the Beastclaw Raiders, and it worked out in the end. So there we go. If you're wondering where the huts are from, these are from, I think, Gale Force 9. You get the two smaller ones in a box, and you get the larger one in a box. And of course, we've got the Maw Pot there as well, which is the scenery piece for the Ogor Mawtribes. Now, there is a lot of the Ogor Mawtribes models that I simply don't have. I'm not that bothered about getting them. I'm quite happy with the collection that I've got here. So I'll talk you through what I've got. So over here I've got a Huskard on Stonehorn, but what I've actually got is all of the arms are magnetized, so I can run him as a Frostlord or a Huskard, and the head is also fully magnetized as well. I'm not going to take it off, it's very, very strong magnets in there, so I can run it as a Thunder Tusk or Stonehorn. I did the same with this guy. You can see here the head is magnetized, and the same with the arm. And the Beastclaw pair, again, the arm is magnetized, and so is the head. This one I got secondhand at a later date, so he's not magnetized as I didn't have the spare bits, but I'm happy for him to stay as a Frostlord, because I tend to use a Frostlord 9 times out of 10 anyway. His base hasn't quite fully been finished, but if you're interested in seeing how to magnetize those, I will repost the video, and I'll also repost the basing tutorial video as well. So originally I picked up the Icewind Assault box, and I think an additional Stonehorn when that was still a thing, and I picked up a box of 4 additional Mournfangs, so I ended up with 8 Mournfangs and 3 big beasts. And at a later date, of course, I picked up another squad of Mournfangs, and that Stonehorn, taking me to a total of 12 Mournfangs. Most of them are armed with Gargant Hackers, because in the old Battle Tome, Gargant Hackers were better. As it stands now, I think that Culling Clubs are actually better. Unfortunately, mine are modelled that way, so they will remain that way. We got 3 Yetis originally in the Icewind Assault box. Lucy very kindly bought me 3, and then I found 3 on eBay for quite cheap, so that took me up to 9 Yetis. You got the Hunter and I think 4 Cats in the Icewind Assault box as well. But again, I got another 4. I do have the new Beastgrave Hunter to paint up though. Lead Belchers, we've got 8 here. You used to have to run them in 3s, but then the new Battle Tome changed it to multiples of 2. So I do have 1 more to paint up, I think. Yeah, because I've got 9 there, so I've got 1 more that still needs painting. We've got all of these ogres here, which were already built with and painted with the Gore Fists. So all I did was repaint the trousers and then, of course, base them up. And then we got a collection of other stuff from eBay that we managed to rescue, and we built those with dual weapons, thankfully, because dual weapons I think is a lot better at the minute. We've then got 10 Iron Guts, and the reason we've got 10 is because I had 9, and I used to use this guy as my Tyrant. Again, this came with the lot that I bought and was given second hand. So that makes it up to 10 Iron Guts again, because you used to run them in 3s, not 4s that they're in now. So I do have 2 more of those to paint up. We've got 2 Iron Blasters, and when ogres had to be played as general destruction, I would just take Eilgur's Gargants because they were cool, so they do tie in. However, with them already being based in this scheme, when the Sons of Behemat Battle Tome drops, I'm going to continue that scheme, and just, you know, do them as kind of Frost Giants. We've actually got 2 Metal Butchers down here, and we picked them up after we converted this guy in the middle. That's who I used to use as my allied butcher for my Beastclaw Raiders, but I managed to find 2 metal ones on eBay, and they weigh a ton, those 2 on the side. We've got the new plastic Tyrant, of course, from Feast of Bones. We've got a Slaughtermaster and a Firebelly as well. Firebelly, I call him me Ice Belly, because obviously he's blowing ice instead of fire. But yeah, some very, very cool combos here. I don't have several things, as you can probably see. I haven't got a Scrap Launcher. I'm not too fussed about the Scrap Launcher. I don't have any Nobblers. I don't have a Gorger or any Man-Eaters. Yeah, the Man-Eaters are just a little bit too expensive, and I think points-wise, you'd better off just taking Glutens. But, nevertheless, this is my Beastclaw. It's not Beastclaw, it's Ogor Mawtribes Force. And it's probably one of my favourite armies to play and paint, despite all the flesh. I will stick a handful of tutorials up. Basing tutorials, how to magnetize them tutorials, and also how I painted the horns on the stone horns as well. But yeah, please go and check out the rest of the channel if you want to see these guys in action. There's a number of battle reports already out featuring them, and we'll see you again very soon.